Hi, I'm Derek Wilkins, and I'm with Drew Nichols. We're with LTC Tree, and we have some long-term care insurance statistics to go over today.
Yep, so we want to talk about some of our favorite statistics, so we printed off a couple of them. And what we're looking at is over 163,000 claims. So we're analyzing a pretty big data set. And they range from, the youngest claim was age 27,
wow,
all the way up to 103. So a big universe of claims. One thing I noticed when I was looking through these statistics was, first of all, the industry's paying out up to $15 million each and every day in claims.
Wow, yeah, that's I guess the industry was started in 1974, so this data goes back to 1974. So that's a lot of money.
It is, yep, and that's the all the companies put together. The largest company in the industry is paying about $4 million of that just themselves.
So 1/4 of the market.
Yeah. Now, one interesting thing from the numbers that really started to show up in the last 10 years was that there's basically two types of claims. You've got a big portion of the claims, about 43%, are for a year or less.
Okay.
But if you make it beyond a year, the claims really stretch out.
Wow.
So what are some of the statistics on how long people use these that are pretty common?
Yeah, a good statistic that I read recently was for people when they use their policies, about 92% of the time the claim's going to last for 5 years or less, and about 90% of the time it's 3 years or less.
Yeah,
about 9 out of 10 people.
The majority of policies are used for 3 years or less.
Yeah, but if you're in the outlier, we have clients, maybe they have family who've had Alzheimer's or some type of dementia or cognitive issue. A lot of times they'll get a little bit longer plans just to hedge against that risk.
But what's interesting is that if you look at the statistics from the 90s versus the statistics from now, the claims are getting longer. They are. So as time goes on, it may be more pertinent to, if you are worried, maybe look at a 5-year plan versus where you may have looked at a 3 or 4
3 year in the past. Yeah, that's got to be modern medicine is probably keeping people alive longer.
Yep, yeah, that's true.
So
and things are diagnosed maybe more early than they used to, and so forth. We studied our own customers. We studied 3,730 clients to see what they had purchased. This covered 44 states. And we found that the average benefit that people buy is about $160 a day, and just a tad over 3 years, like 3.5 years.
Right.
So a lot of our clients, they say, you know what, like any insurance, I may buy this and never use it.
Right. So you just want to hedge the risk a bit.
Yep. And looking at the statistics, it's basically that, without a magic 8 ball, there's no way to know.
Yeah. One of the statistics that I read last week was with long-term care, there's really 4 main settings where people need care. It's a nursing home, of course, which most are familiar with, assisted living facility. Those are kind of more like, apartment-type settings where if you need help, it's on the premises, but you get your own apartment. It's more independent living. Adult daycare, and then, of course, home health care. But what was interesting in the statistic is they found that about 71% of all claims were either home health care or assisted living facility care. And a lot of people, when they think about this, they immediately think nursing homes.
Nursing homes, yeah.
But
most
don't use it.
No, they don't. And the majority of claims, about 75% of claims, begin at home. So with these policies, there's an optional rider that you can buy where your care is covered from the first day at home. And some people may be interested in that. It's a nice benefit, but it does cost money.
Yeah, it's like anything. But anyway, we just want to go over some long-term care insurance statistics with you today. And we appreciate you taking the time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please visit us at ltctree.com. Or if you're on our site, if you want to get more information, have quotes mailed to you, go to the bottom of this page and fill in the form.
Yep. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.